I'm sorry. This comes as no surprise to anyone who watches me. I'm super not tech savvy, so I don't know what the fuck just happened there. But you know what? We're gonna fucking give it a go because I was really feeling that reading for you guys, and we're just gonna, pick up where we left off and continue. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? So I apologize for the delay, and I don't know if the other video is like technically still running, but we'll find out, right? As I was saying to you before my laptop so rudely interrupted, you guys are looking to your future for the first time with a lot of positivity. The Three of Wands to the Ten of Cups is really all about envisioning a future where you can be happy. You can be happy alone. You can be happy with someone. It's emotional contentment on any level. Okay, you're so positive. And I'm being honest. I'm being real with you guys. Like you're being so positive. It might not be in this moment, Capricorn, but you're going to be so positive that you're going to literally be glowing. People are going to be magnetized to you in this energy, and they're going to not help to want to be around you. Okay. And again, the Hermit card's here. So if you don't want to be around any of those people, fuck them. Don't, take time to do you. You know what I mean? I feel like hopefully, because it is the end of the decade, weird, that a lot of these super intense energies will kind of, find a way of filtering themselves out. Because the last like 3, 4 years have been kind of shitty. Am I right? I mean, not like a steady flow of shittiness, but you know what I mean, Capricorn. You guys get it. So this is another reason why the stream like bunked out, but I could not just say fuck it because I started this with Gemini. I feel bad for Aries and Taurus, but they'll get it too. I have Kim Kranz's new archetypes deck, and she's the one who does the Wild Unknown. And this is a 78 card oracle deck, mind you. It's an epic deck for sure. Her interpretations, like for the cards, don't even begin. I'd say at least like 60 pages in. Yeah, right about 60 pages in. That was a pretty good fucking guess. So as you guys know, some of you know, this is not your first time reading. It's not your first time checking out the channel. I do the tarot read, and I always try to close out with some oracle cards to see if we can get any extra messages or validate the ones that we've already received. So Capricorn, I introduced you the Archetypes deck by Kim Kranz. It is fucking beautiful. All right, let's see what we got going on here for my Cappies. For the end of November into December 2019. Circle cards are a bitch to shuffle, by the way. Oh. Sorry. I thought I heard little feet upstairs, but oh. I've not seen this one yet. This is fucking gorgeous. The Temple. So she broke this deck up into 4 suits, if you will. The people, or no, the selves, the places, the tools, and the initiations. I have not seen or read. I didn't even see this card. I haven't even seen this card at all yet. The Temple. Number 39. Whoa, hey-oh, who's that? Oh, this is another good one. And this is 33. The Mountain. Her artwork is so sick. And I do have to read out of the book. I apologize, you guys, because I definitely have not come close to memorizing this deck yet. It's nice, guys. Fucking beautiful. So you have a lot of X's, a lot of 10 Roman numeral 10s up in this bitch. So you have here the Healer. A lot of hands in this deck, and also a lot of snakes. The hands I don't mind so much, but snakes not so keen on the snakes. So we have 25, 33, and 39. The healer. Very cool. I haven't read this for anyone yet either, the healer. So it'll be fun. 25. The destroyer, the creator, the healer. That's cool. Alright, so so we have here the healer, the light worker, the gifted, and the old soul. Though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting, and it is said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. Probably like forgetting who we were before and what our purpose is when we come here. I believe that this is referring to. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, and to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It is multi-layered and a circuitous process, always leading back to its own origin, much like our, much like the out, I can't, much like the out, I can't talk, much like the Albaros, excuse me. So when light, this is self-contained, grateful, and awake. So in the upright, when it's dark or in the reverse, tired, needy, forgetting its own practice. Okay. The image of the serpent is eternally tied to the healing and medicine, both Western. The we were just saying this word earlier and I can't say it. The snake that eats its own fucking tail. The catechias. I can't even say it. Oh my god. And Eastern, the Kundalini, which is life force energy. Study the serpent and its power. The wounded healer is not someone who was wounded and is now wounded. It is someone who continues to courageously break open the self and ego as means for deep integration. That is awesome. I love that. Just because you've been hurt doesn't mean you can't get back the fuck up and keep on going. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what you guys need to hear this month to take that physical walk away from that toxic situation that you guys are involved in, that some of you that I'm connecting with are involved in. Not every Capricorn. All right, so let's go to the mountain next. We're going backwards from the way I pulled them just because it's alphabetical. These cards are freaking so beautiful. The ancient, the peak, and the insurmountable. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us toward its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us that long lines of spirits, sages, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience. Yet it can also create isolation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the pursuit and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those who we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the core of the mountain that the gems, the minerals, and the jewels reside. Being a rock hunter, that's a pretty freaking cool statement. That's a pretty cool sentence. If you are all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Interesting. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Awesome. This is about you guys taking that time. Don't taking the time to go within, because this is a big transition period for everyone. And you've been thinking about it for a long time. Research mountains and find one that strikes you. and stare at it for a while. Where is it? The pilgrim may be awakening in you, and the stomach calls. And then contemplate Joseph Campbell's suggestion. You are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. Everything is everything. Everyone is everyone. Sorry, that wasn't part of it, but. And finally, we have the temple. And I'm excited because I have not read this card yet. But it's freaking gorgeous. I think this is where you're going to find a lot of your answers, obviously. The temple, the sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an archetypal structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming that we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet, the temple is universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and the lowest, and the poorest and the richest of planes. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensually kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your money, your phone, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Maybe there's room, too, that you need to clear off some shit off that altar, too. Offer it to the heavens. So, again, perhaps there's room on your altar for something new, something surprising, and offer that to the heavens. When it is in the light or in the upright, reverence for all and life as sanctuary. And when it's dark or in the reverse, idiocy, cults, yeesh, strict spirituality. The ancient yogis saw the body itself as the temple. Every function and feature of it as an expression of divinity. Build the shrine with found materials. Don't spend any money, only time. I think that you guys definitely, Capricorn, are always very good about your own money, but definitely just that sentence, don't spend any money, just your time. If these people want to be around you, the ones that I was referring to at the beginning of your reading, they're not going to stick around once you pull the money. Once you're like, oh yeah, I'm not funding this little, excursion anymore. You're going to see who falls away and who sticks around. I mean, that's kind of a fucking obvious statement, but some people do stick around when, the money's not there too. Though indeed the temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. Again, the pilgrim archetype. If you've been longing for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. And that is kind of like what the Three of Wands in this deck is about too. It's about envisioning your future. Six of Swords, travel, but in this sense within. Travel within to figure out whatever the fuck it is that you need to do, Capricorn, to make you happy. Not fucking Sally, not freaking Jim, you. What do you need to do to make you happy for once? Because you are always so concerned with making everybody else happy. Who's making you happy? Who's calling you and being like, hey, what's good? You need a friend, you need a couple bucks. You do that for everybody. Who's doing it for you? Right? So again, you guys are the shit. Thank you for those who stuck around for that little technical interruption. Apparently, I'm technically interrupted too. Technical interruption. I'm just going to leave it at that before I ramble longer. Capricorn and Crosswatchers, I love you all very, very much. I'll get some sleep in a little while. I hope you do as well. Namaste, Capricorn. And I will see you in about a week or so for your December readings or end of the year readings. I don't know. Who knows yet? I usually do that at the end of the year. You guys are the shit. I love y'all. Thank you. Bye, Alex, if you're still here.